Alright, welcome back everyone. And as always, this is Roarin the Werewolf here on Skyrim. Now, as you can see, we're in Windhelm. And the last we left off, I believe we were doing quests for the Dawnguard, all in order to get the special little weapons that you get from Florentis. Yeah. It's been 2 weeks since the last video I did, because I pretty much, after that recording, I did a lot of side quests in order to get these weapons, and it took me the whole day. A whole day. Now, if you're hearing a little bit of humming in the background, it's because of the fan. It's damn hot here. It's so bloody hot in here. Okay, now let's get started. Auto saving. Let's see. Yeah, the ice bolt schematic, and as you can see, we did quite a bit of quests. Lost relic for the Dawnguard Rune hammer, and up here for the shield, and up here for the axe. Finally got that completed. The axe is one of my favorites, and we broke it in just a little bit. As you can see, the enchantment does additional stun damage based on the number of undead killed. Now, I still have yet to test on what contributes to undead. Well, of course, Draugrs do, but vampires, not so much. Not so much. So I'm going to keep it around until I come across more undead, and we'll see. This could potentially be one of the most powerful weapons in the game, especially if you blacksmith it up. Now, the two-handed hammer, if you use the block animation and you hold it up, it lays a fire ruin on the
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Little froze right there.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I am looking for Merrick. Do you know of him?
Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Rederer. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Do you know who Merrick is?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Can you tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what.
Why are you so suspicious of visitors?
I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
Has security been an issue?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down.
What do your titles mean?
Councillor Morvain is House Rederen's representative on Solstein. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Raven Rock is purely a Dunmore settlement, is it?
Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement, but the Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, but when House Rederen took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
What is the city of Blacklight?
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there.
The Argonians? That's odd.
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of gunmen needlessly lost their lives, and many more were exiled from their homeland.
I'll be on my way.
Remember, we are watching you. Giolan, I was starting to wonder what happened to you.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked, yes, I have the supplies you requested. But what? This load cost me double what we'd agreed on. Nothing I can do about it.
Damn it, Giolan, you know we don't have that much coin.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, they're gouging us for every last drake we have. Let me talk to Laeral. I'll see what we can do.
All right, Admiral. Don't worry about rushing. Just pay me when you can.
I really love the lanterns that we have here in Raven Rock. They're a nice change. The houses are a little weird though. Do we have the blacksmith here? What time is it? 6 a.m. The shop's about to open up pretty soon. Nice bit of stuff here. Oh, they're coming from the...
Looking for anything?
They're coming from the stone over there. That's right, we have yet to make everyone free. And also do love the way that alcohol looks in this city. The new jars and whatnot. We're gonna collect a lot of things from this town and integrate them in our cities back home and our house that we're going to have here. Get a new player home, and it's actually quite large, though I don't think it's as large as the one in Windhelm, which I haven't got in previous saves because I have not completed the Civil War questline. And you have to complete the Civil War questline along with the whole murdering, the murder questline as well. I've yet to do all that stuff. Come on, I don't have that much time. Let's go. Let's get to it. I want my Nordic armor. And my shiny... what's that metal called? I don't know what that metal's called. What is it? Oh, it doesn't show up here. That's right, it's not metal, it's some kind of ice.
You haven't seen Crucius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
Why all the fuss over a simple pickaxe?
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Can't you just get the guard to find Croesus?
I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Crucius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
I prefer calling him Croesus, not Crucius. Sounds like he's a little girl. He's a little girl.
The finest weapons and armor.
Anything worth my time? Oh, I love the arrow appearance in this for the new Nordic arrows and the new Nordic weapons. Looks so cool. And since I can't have like modding on the computers and I'm on a 360, this is the next best thing. But it doesn't look like bone mail armor. I don't need that. Trident armor actually looks kind of cool if you're going for an assassin look, but not the heavy armor, the light armor. Ooh, and we got the Nordic shield. Look at that. Look at that. Dragon and wolves on the thing. But we don't have no Nordic armor pieces. That's alright, since we discovered Ravenlock, we might be able to get some from bandit leaders off in Skyrim. And I don't have anything to sell. So we're gonna hold up on doing quests here.
You tell Crucius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
You mean Croesus? A little girl. Okay. And we're going to do the hunt for the enhanced crossbow. After that, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe become a lycanthrope, so we can get the rings from here later on. Oh, love the rings here. Love the werewolf rings. Except for they cost so much. You have no idea. I believe you also have weapons.
Want to buy anything, or just laugh at our misfortunes?
Everything I've got on display, really.
You have a Nordic Warhammer. Resist magic. No, no. No. You have nothing of the new stuff and nothing that I would need. Looking for the banishment enchant as well.
Why don't you say that if you need any supplies, you know where to find you. Ship them to me and put it on my account.
Yes. Yes. This place is often thwarted by dragons as well. So every time you come here, there's a potential of running into another dragon. It gets attacked so often. I don't really like that. It's like almost every other time I come here, or every 3 times I come here, a dragon spawns. I have to fight the bloody thing. So we're going to hold off on coming here yet until we're a little bit more powerful. Until this big kitty is threatened. Big and strong and magical and whatnot, blah blah blah. Or whenever I feel like it. Fast travel!
The Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
What do you want?
Alright, and where is this new quest? Nutrazel. Notanzel. Oh, balls. I know how big that place is. All the way in Markarth. Oh, well, I have to go there for turning in this stupid quest for Calcimo. Oh, you got a enchanted dwarven thing. Give it to me, or the quest won't go away. Sometimes I hate that quest, especially if you find an enchant that you really want, but it's on a dwarven piece, and you already disenchanted it, and then the carrier comes and gives you the bloody letter, and there's no way in hell you can actually remove the quest at all. Well, on console anyway. It irritates me all the hell. Because I made that mistake so many times, but this time he wants exploding dwarven bolt of shock. So we're good on that. We can go ahead and give them that piece of dread. So since we haven't been to Markarth yet, we are going to take the carriage.
It's an old city, I can tell you that. The palace of the kings is ancient. It's not the friendliest place for outsiders. The Dark Elves were all forced to live in a slum called the Grey Quarter. The Argonians can't even live inside the walls. They're all stuck out on the docks. Still, Candlehearth Hall's got decent food and cheap bunks. You could do worse.
Where do you want to go?
Racism, blah blah blah.
Good day.
See, there's racism here if you side with the Stormcloaks, and religious persecution if you side with the Imperials. Now, both are touchy subjects, but religious persecution, there is so much death tied to that specific phrase. So much death. And clearly not as much as racism. So I will take the lesser of two evils whenever we start the Civil War quest. But off to Markarth. And this person must have fled all the way from Kynes Grove. Stop whining, woman. We'll get to it later.
I can take you to any of the...
Where do you want to go?
Markarth.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Shut up, Alduin.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I
don't believe a word of it.
We gotta be ready, because right when you enter the city, somebody's gonna get murdered. And you can actually save them if you're fast enough. Or you could choose to kill them. But it changes things a little bit differently for the quest that has to involve that murder.
First time in Markarth, traveler. Take my advice. If you see anything, don't get involved. The city guard will take care of it.
Really? Is there a problem in the city?
See? There you go. Getting involved. Don't ask too many questions in Markarth. Safer for everyone that way. Head on in. Keep your nose clean and you won't have any problems with us.
Mm-hmm. Right. I'm gonna listen to you. I'm Dragonborn. I'm the Dover kid. Let's actually save it. Oh, we will save over... Oh no, we don't want to save that one. Over this one, level 14? Yeah, let's save over that one. In we go.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
This
Pendant would look lovely on my
my
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth...
Take your cooked beef and your meat. And that's all I need.
All under control. There are no Forsworn here.
What do you need? By the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life.
Yes, I did.
Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it.
Damn. Another body to get rid of.
Do you know why he was after you?
No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City.
That man said something about the Forsworn.
I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil. Until next time.
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
What the hell do you want, man? What the hell you want, guy? I must have missed it. I was right there.
The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
No, I didn't. This is your note.
No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
No, it didn't.
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silverblood Inn. I'd better get going.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Really? You would have let that woman die
Need to get going.
if it wasn't for
What
me.
is it?
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
That man shouted something about the Forsworn.
I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it.
Yeah, you do.
All right then.
Right. This big
We'll
cat
handle things
smells
from
something
here.
fishy.
Move along.
I should know. I like fish. Oh, that was a good line. Oh, that was a good line. This big cat smells something fishy. I should know. I like fish. In we go.